Michael Sendivogius wrote that the soul in man, the microcosm, governs the vital spirit, which governs the mind and body. William Maxwell suggested that all bodies emit rays through which the soul transmits influence. Sebastian Werdig asserted that the whole world exists and functions through magnetism. Paracelsus called this principle the archeus, or liquor vitae, an invisible spiritual essence forming the inner man, directing growth and dissolution. It is the ethereal counterpart of the physical body, shaping and sustaining it. The theory culminates historically in Franz Anton Mesmer, who proposed animal magnetism. He argued that celestial bodies influence Earth and living organisms through a subtle universal fluid pervading the cosmos. This fluid links all things in harmony and can be transmitted by contact, glance, or will. Like light or electricity, it penetrates solids and fluids and can magnetize objects, plants, and people. After reviewing healing traditions, the author shifts focus to clairvoyance. The repeated identification of the agent as light is emphasized. Clairvoyant perception begins with the experience of a flood of white light, filling the inner planes. Everything there, space, objects, and inhabitants, is composed of this light. Even physical matter is suggested to be condensed light, though the mechanism of condensation remains mysterious. The light differs across planes. As it approaches the material plane, it appears dimmer, slower, and more condensed. On the lower etheric level, it manifests as tiny, slow-moving colored points. On the upper astral, it appears as brilliant, flashing colors. Movement between planes involves changes in locomotion. On the etheric, movement resembles physical walking. On the lower astral, one flies or glides. Each plane has distinct conditions, and clairvoyant ability on one does not automatically transfer to another. Proper knowledge of these conditions is essential to genuine clairvoyant work. The entire inner plane is described as an ocean of astral light. Apparent distinctions between atmosphere and objects are not real. All is the same substance. Objects float or are cushioned within this sea of light. Like physical oceans, it contains currents, storms, ripples, whirlpools, and cloud-like formations. When gathered, it flows like water and can be magnetically directed as a current. This light can be drawn down and attached to physical objects, forming the basis of talismans. It can be polarized, patterned, magnetized, and made responsive to mental direction and emotion. Visualization and imagination manipulate this substance. It wets and can be wiped away, behaves fluidly, and responds to will. Ultimately, the astral light is presented as the foundational substance behind magical operations and even physical reality itself. It is the universal medium of thought, life, magnetism, and form. Mastery of it is equated with mastery of nature. The text concludes by linking this concept to Kahuna teachings and urging study to recognize the parallels between ancient Hermetic, Gnostic, alchemical, and mesmeric descriptions of the same underlying light. Having now been informed about astral light to build more confidence in you. For success in the practice, we are now poised to consider the next steps to take in the exercises. Your facilitator, Aaron Newman.